Good morning. Good morning, family. Good morning, people of God. Stop, Daniel. Stop, book on my book. Um, Happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath. I hope all of you rested well. Oh, for those of you that may be wondering, I got better with my chauffeur. I'm still in the learning process, but I've been practicing. I got a little better and better. See? So, but anyway, it gets better and better, baby. But good morning. I hope you all rested well. Happy Sabbath. I just want to read a little bit this morning. Um, I want to read a little bit from the Sefer. So you that have your Sefer, and if you don't have your Sefer, if you have your Bible, your King James version, let's read a little bit from the Gospel of Matthew in chapter 13. This is going to bless your soul. This is going to bless your soul. I think this just is an end time reading. I believe it's an end time reading for many of the experiences that many of us have been having, right? And so I just want to read a bit from um, the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 13. Bezerah Matithyahu. Yep. So let's read a bit. And it starts out at chapter 13. The same day went Yahusha out of the house and sat by the seaside, and great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. And he spoke many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Some fell upon stony places, where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. But others fell into good ground and brought up forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. Who has ears to hear, let him hear. And the Talmudim, meaning his disciples, came and said unto him, Why speak you unto them in parables? And he answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of Yahuwah, but to them it is not given. For whosoever has, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever has not, from him shall be taken away, even that he has. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Yeshayahu, which says, By hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. They got eyes, but they can't see. They got ears, but they still can't hear. It's not been given to them. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should turn back, and I should heal them. Verse 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For many, for amen, I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When anyone hears the word of the kingdom and understands it not, then comes the wicked one and catches away that which was sown in his heart. This is which this is he which received by seed by the wayside. But he that received the seed into stony places, the same is he that hears the word, and immediately with joy receives it. Yet has he not root in himself, but endures for a while. For when tribulation or persecution arises because the word will bring persecution, by and by he is offended. He also that receives seed among the thorns is he that hears the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becomes unfruitful. But he that receives seed into the good ground is he that hears the word and understands it, which also bears fruit and brings forth some 100-fold, some 60, some 30. 24, verse 24. Another parable he put forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of Yahuwah is likened unto a man which soweth good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants of the house came and said unto him, Adonai, did not you sow good seed in your field? For whence then has it tares? He said unto them, An enemy has done this. The servant said unto him, Will you then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together unto the harvest. And in the same time of harvest, I will say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them. But gather the wheat into my barn. And another parable he put forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of Yahuwah is like to a grain of mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field, which indeed is the least of all seeds. But when it is grown, it is the greatest among herbs, and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air come and lodge in the branches thereof. Another parable spoke he unto them, The kingdom of Yahuwah is like unto leaven, which a woman took and hid in 3 measures of meal, till the whole was leavened. All these things spoke Yahusha unto the multitude in parables, and without a parable spoke he not unto them, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophet, saying, I will open my mouth in parables, I will utter things which have been kept secret from the foundation of the world. Verse 36. Then Yahusha sent the multitude away and went into the house, and his Talmudim, disciples, came unto him, saying, Declare unto us the parable of the tares of the field. He answered and said unto them, He that soweth the good seed is the son of Adam. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. So think it not strange, you that have ears to hear and eyes to see. Think it not strange, but I know it can be a hard pill to swallow as you endure and walk through some of these valley experiences. Let's continue. Verse 39. The enemy that sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. So if the enemy that sowed the tares is the devil, understand the spirit of error, the spirit of truth, children of light, children of darkness, children of God the Father, the Alpha and Omega, the one and only, the big G God, and children of the little G God, the devil. Verse 40. As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be in the end of this world. The son of Adam shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do transgress the Torah, the law, and shall cast them into a furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Then shall the righteous shine forth. Matthew 5 and 8. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see Christ. Then shall the righteous shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Who has ears to hear, let him hear. Verse 44. Again, the kingdom of Yahuwah is like unto treasure hid in a field, the which when a man has found, he hides, and for joy thereof goes and sells all that he has, and buys the field. Again, the kingdom of Yahuwah is like unto a merchant man, seeking goodly pearls, who, when he had found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had, and bought it valuable. Again, the kingdom of Yahuwah is like unto a net that was cast into the sea, and gathered of every kind, which, when it was full, they drew to shore, and sat down, and gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away. So shall it be at the end of the world. The angel shall come forth and sever the wicked from among the just. So at some point, there will be rest. There will be no more evil, right? Because evil will be dissolved forever. There will be no opposition, no more opposition. There will be no frustration dealing with those who try to frustrate the purpose of the righteous. There will be no more. There will be none of that at the appointed time, right? And so shall it be at the end of the world. The angel shall come forth and sever the wicked from among the just, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. Yahusha said unto them, Have ye understood all these things? They said unto him, Yea, Adonai. Then said he unto them, Therefore every scribe which is instructed unto the kingdom of Yahuwah is like unto a man that is a householder, which brings forth out of his treasure things new and old. Verse 53. And it came to pass that when Yahusha had finished these parables, he departed thence. And when he was come into his own country, he taught them in their synagogue, so much so that they were astonished and said, Whence has this man wisdom and these mighty works? I mean, where did he get this wisdom and his mighty works? They were whispering about him. Is this not the carpenter's son? Is not his mother called Miriam? Miriam? And ain't that Mary boy? Ain't his daddy a carpenter? See, this like many people are watching some of you. Ain't that the one that grow up over there? Ain't that the one who mama been this? Ain't that the one who daddy did that? How they get doing? How they doing all that? Ain't they the one who come from? They been all poor. Ain't that the one that used to not have nothing? Ain't that the one that used to do this and do that? How they preaching the gospel? That's what they do. They whisper and they're astonished by many of you. Keep shining that light bright. And his brethren, Jacob and Joseph and Shimon and Yehuda, they asking questions. Ain't that Joseph brother? Ain't that Jacob brother? Ain't that so-and-so sister? They were astonished at all of his wisdom and teaching. That little old one. And his sisters, are they not all with us? Whence then has this man all these things? And they were offended in him. Yeah, they were offended. They say a prophet is not honored in his own hometown amongst his own kinfolk and his own people, right? They were offended at the light that was shining, that was upon them. They didn't know who he was, but they were offended. But Yahusha said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, save in his own country and in his own house. And he did not many mighty works there because of their unbelief. That concludes chapter 13. You that have an ear, hear this. Let it bring clarity to your earthly life. Let it bless your soul in the name of Jesus. Have a blessed Sabbath. Continue to enjoy your day. Continue to get in the Word and study and read for yourself. It will bring clarity to this earthly life. Yep, I was just led to read that and share that. If nobody told you that they love you today, your little country bumpkin sister loves you. It's only one of you in this whole wide world. Continue to study. Show yourself approved. Get closer, draw closer and closer, nearer and nearer to the Father. And understand Matthew 13. Let it bring clarity to some of the experiences that you've been having within these past few days. Yep. Have a blessed day.